be able to find a way to win. So far, you have the finishing note, but you don't have, you know, the chords and the melody in order to get you to that point.
Yeah. Again, for me, I still think it's a matter of him fighting the long term. You know, I don't think he's necessarily even looking for lethal this game. Sure, if the opportunity is there, that's another story. But I feel like this Grom could be very easily aimed at being a removal spell and continuing to, again, try to kill every threat that Bloodyface can throw his way.
I think the also scary thing is the Void Caller. You're never truly sure about what comes out on the other end. So when he taunts this is a pretty hard moment to evaluate, because like if I use a removal spot, a removal piece here, what am I going to expect on the other side? Am I prepared to deal with it? And you know, you called this, Admirable. If he's using Grommash as removal, this is a huge sigh of relief for Bloodyface. Now cards like Jiraxxus become much better, assuming they don't get pulled out right now.
Well, it's a yes and a no. Well, there's the Jiraxxus. So
bye, Jiraxxus.
You know, that's a major difference in this game now, and where Bloodyface's win condition is. Because Strelzik has taken that stance of, I'm going to kill literally everything that you play this game, and you're going to fatigue out. And that's a scary proposition for Bloodyface now because he just lost the Jiraxxus.
Yeah, that's a huge moment.
It has time to sit here and just use a couple of minions to try to chip him down and force him to brawl, and then follow it with Molten Giants. He may have to go for him outright. And, you know, a lot of different things could happen here. Streljik's still reluctant to attack with these boombots. Just going to leave him here as a threat. Yeah. And this actually may just buy him more life in the long run, too. So everything, Strelzik feels like he's navigating this really well, and Bloodyface, I don't know if he's going to be able to defuse this very well.
Ha ha ha! Bunch.
Wow! Strelzik, Strelzik very excited. Those were the most heroic boombots that I've seen today.
Not just regular. Those are actually very average boombots.
No, the boombots we've had today have been very has to watch as Bloodyface survives fatigue and just keeps hitting him for 9.
It's scary also because you don't want to overload the board, but the Void Caller has no choice but to summon a demon, which could be Mal'Ganis. Okay, it's a Doomguard instead. And
that's what I do with the Laughing Sister. That's
right. But if that was Mal'Ganis and the Brawl like killed off Mal'Ganis that way, you're in big trouble if you're Bloodyface.
Yeah. These next few draws are very important for Strelzik. Alex draws is brawl time.
Oh, here we go.
Ring the bell.
He's going to brawl it up. And this actually isn't the worst news for Bloodyface ever. This means that Mal'Ganis, this is his last hurrah to play it. I think he's got to stick it on the board this turn and hope that it's going to live in this position. If he does not Mal'Ganis here, I don't think the damage is coming. And I think the more time he gives to Strelzik, the more likely it is he gets a removal spell. Let's jam this Mal'Ganis down and get to work.
Yeah, I agree. And he's just going to try to defend it as best as he can. Sun Fury to protect everyone except Mal'Ganis.
Yeah, this might be too much for Strelzik.
Well, this is the...
If he has a second brawl, now would be a really good time to draw it. He still has 2 turns, though.
It's do or die time on this brawl. It's got to be soon.
Ooh, Death by 2, swing twice, and...
No, he might just Alex his opponent aggressively and just let it fight.
Yep, I think it's the play.
And that'll be 17 plus 27 damage. He's going to be at 44 life. So there's no way over 2 turns he could survive with enough HP, I believe.
Just a casual 27 points of damage on board.
Because he'll have 52. This fatigue damage is doing literally nothing.
That's Mal'Ganis for you. He is eternal.
Bloodyface should be thinking about what's the possible ways of losing this, but if he also attacks face twice, he puts the warrior on a 1 draw to turn it around.
Yeah, I think that's where he should be, though. I think this is point of damage direct. It's tasers on full charge.
Sure.
Let's try to end this game. He doesn't have all the time in the world, and neither does Strelzik. It's a big clock for 27 damage.
We're looking at potentially the last turn Bloodyface takes before he punches his ticket to regionals, and Strelzik needs to draw now.
I don't think that's enough.
Wow. That's definitely not enough here, but I think he can survive another turn. Can he? Because now he can execute the giant and smack something down with the weapon, and he would be alive for 1 more turn. That gives him an opportunity to draw a brawl again.
Yeah,
that gives him an opportunity to have second brawl in his deck.
Every bit of time that you buy yourself, I think, is important. And 13 goes up to 17 here.
Right, and it's worth noting that Bloodyface, even if he wins a series, he still has to win 1 more series before he can make it to the Americas Championship.
Yeah.
It will be the end of the line for Strelzik if he can't find a way to deal with this Mal'Ganis.
You know, actually, I think he Is there a chance he lives one more turn after this as well?
Alex Strelzik.
It's taken a 3. Yeah, so now he can take out.
He can take out the 2-3.
Wow, this actually is getting really close.
Very close. Actually,
Oh my
wait, hold
goodness.
on. But then the Alex Strelzik challenges the Mal'Ganis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Strelzik actually just won this game.
Whoa.
This is wow.
And Strelzik,
Wow.
Strelzik is going through every variation right now. He knows that he cannot afford a single misstep, but I think that he has found it. I mean, he has navigated this game so extremely well. I mean, look at what's happened here. Literally every single point of damage has mattered this game.
For him, certainly. At one point, he was at 60 health, 30 armor, 30 hit points.
That's
And
unbelievable.
Bloodyface has to attack face, right? Because he has to be aggressive, but then it doesn't matter because the Alex Strelzik kills into it.
Just the hero power outscales the anti-heal bot.
Yeah, you're right, because
Yeah.
4 health gains for 3 hit damage. Every
So
single
the Justice
turn.
Card Trueheart making a difference, the timing on Brawl making a difference, the Void Caller pulling the right minion making everything fell in order this game. And honestly, I mean, I think Strelzik played this about as darn good as you possibly could. A great performance to send this to game number 5.
Yeah, Strelzik has to be pretty excited that he stopped by the Grand Tournament
And
picked
look
up
at
all
how
that armor.
excited he is as well.
Oh, he's going to force a game 5 here. This is super exciting to watch for Strelzik.
Wow, unbelievable.
Ugh. You're Bloodyface. Suddenly you're not immortal anymore.
Yeah.
That fatigue damage really starts to hurt.
Well,
Yeah.
both guys have a pretty bloody face right now, I can tell you.
It's been a slugfest so far.
Wow, yeah,
and
there
well
was-
played, rightfully tossed out. That was an incredible game. Strelzik ties it up, sending it to game 5. His job's not over yet, though. I mean, Bloodyface